is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into our Fearless Beer review. We get into some vinyl stuff. But this week we're actually going to change it up a bit. We're going to talk about my weekend out in Arizona, hanging out. Just hanging out, two dudes shitting around out in Arizona. Went to go see Refused, listened to a lot of vinyl, ate a lot of pizza. Had a good time.
And drank tons of beer, a literal ton.
A literal ton of beer, yes, we did. So, my name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button, and that's all I have for the boring intro. So,
that was boring.
Let's get into it. This is just two dudes shitting around. So, Fearless Beer review. What do you got? Go.
Nothing crazy this week, just because didn't have a chance to go out, and things are getting... I'm actually kind of busy at work just with the record store day coming up, so that's something. But yeah, here we go. Look at you're not looking.
No,
There it is.
I saw.
What is it?
It's a Great White.
What is it?
Great White, baby.
Idiot. This is that beer that you couldn't drink because you were on medications, remember?
In
I'm
Portland?
on medications
In
and I
Portland?
can't drink them. So no, we had Joe's house when you broke your like fucking arm or whatever.
Oh,
You had like a Tylenol. You're like, oh, my mother said I can't drink Tylenols at the same time.
Wow.
But yeah, this is my favorite beer of all time right here. That's it.
Okay, good. What's the ABV on it?
Hey, I thought they didn't distribute to Arizona. No, they don't. So this was something that we had for a while. So it's been percolating there for a minute.
It's past its due date.
It's probably past its due date a little bit. So no, it's for sure over a year old.
Noise. I always ask if you want me to bring some out, but you always say no.
You didn't ask last time.
This last time was like the only time I didn't.
Oh, so you just said you always do it, but now you don't always do it. So
99% of the time I do.
So that's not always.
Well, almost always.
You should have said like most of the time I asked.
Most
you,
of the time
you didn't
I
say that.
you. I just said
like,
it.
It's not. Let's not get aggressive. Okay?
I just said it, but that's okay. It's okay.
You're already making things up, so this will be a fun
one. So I haven't really been drinking that much this week because last weekend was so wild. But yeah, I got a hazy little thing right here. Sierra Nevada. I've had this one before. 6.7 ABV. This is a 19.2 ounce. For all you, I don't know, people who drink beer. Who knows? I don't know. So I've had it before, but drink it again. So let's get this going. Two dudes shitting around. And also, the start of pop disaster season on the pod. So here we go.
This is... Ooh. That was a hard tink.
Oh, George heard that. George is coming in here. Okay, so what do you say? What do you know about your Great White? What would you rate it based off of our world famous 3-point rating system, where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer, you're going to continue to drink, 1 is a bad beer, but give it a shot, and 0 is a train pour. What do you got? Go.
So Great Right normally
Great
is a 3. Great Right is normally a 3. This particular one, it's like a 1.75.
Wow, dropped that low, huh?
It's old.
What's wrong with it? Just stale?
It's flat, so it's not even like carbonated, and I feel like there's a lot of floaties in the bottom too, which there are never that many floaties. But yeah, it's. I'm still gonna drink it because it's still good, but just comparatively to what it could be, it's just come on, bro. You better than that.
Okay.
You better than that.
So my Sierra Nevada hazy little IPA. This is good. This is good stuff. Definitely drink it again. Just a great hazy, like one of the better hazies that you can get out there, especially considering it's so easily accessible. It's available everywhere. So with that, I'll give this a 2.8 out of 3. 2.8 out of 3. It's great. It's fantastic. Fucking fantastic. So
actually, Sloan's coming back from California on Wednesday. I'm having to pick up one of these because summer's gonna hit, and this is a great summer beer too.
Yeah, and I'll be out in May again for the Bouncing Souls.
Gotta bye.
I'll bring out some more if you want.
Are you going for sure?
I thought you bought tickets already.
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't buy tickets.
Okay, well,
Was I supposed to?
I thought you were. It's in your town.
Primus is in my town. I
That's
buy
true.
tickets for that one.
But I know you wouldn't have bought tickets.
Refuse is in my ticket or my town. I buy tickets
because
for that
I
one.
know with those, had I not bought them, you would not have gone, or you would have not bought tickets and missed the
When I
opportunity.
go, I don't know if I'm going to be out that way. I'll be out that way in a little bit, a couple days. I'll just swing by and scoop everything up at once. My Bayside, Bouncing Souls.
Got a lot of shows
So, yeah.
coming up. We got a lot of shows
I
coming up.
know, a lot of shows.
I got Horse the Band in a couple weeks. Going to see them. What do we? And then May we have you and I have Bouncing Souls. June I was supposed to go see Brand New, but I did not get those tickets today. They sold out too quick. July,
back.
nothing in July. I don't think. Oh no, July I'm going to see Phantom Planet. So there's that. And then August 1st, you and I are seeing Primus. Finally seeing Primus after all these years.
Maybe you'll see Primus.
Well,
It's still up in the air.
I already bought the tickets. Pit tickets, baby. We got tickets in the pit. We're going to be there.
Do they mosh at Primus?
Nope. Better be a good
They
show.
probably dance all weird. Actually, I'll probably dance all weird.
When you get really high, I want to take some shrooms or something.
Ball baby bud. That's probably how they dance in the pit.
Oh, that's so stupid. All right. So
Good.
anyway, we're not. I guess we were going to talk about some vinyl because you and I listened to a lot of vinyl this weekend while I was out there. I was out there from Friday to Monday. We went and saw Refused on Sunday night, but Friday, Saturday night, especially Saturday night, got really wild. Really wild. Stuff we can't talk about.
Talk about it.
Well,
Choose not to talk. Nothing's stopping us from talking.
yeah.
Except possible jail time.
We didn't hurt anybody.
Probably not jail time, but like heavy fines. Yeah.
Heavy fines, yeah. But hefty fines. But we didn't hurt anybody or anything like that. Nothing like that. But we just did shit we shouldn't have been doing. But anyway, yeah. I mean, just a lot of beer drinking. A lot of Bud Light, a lot of Coors Light, a lot of Michelob Ultras. Ton of pizza. We went to Tapantica, where your wife works.
Lot of pizza. God
damn, it was so much. So much pizza.
I think I ended up throwing away, just because like they're empty and stuff. But like I think eight or 9 boxes of Domino's, which is like that's a lot. Plus like we had Red Devil, we had other places, we had cold and cheeseburgers, and yeah, it was a wild weekend.
It was a wild weekend. A lot of vinyl. RC cars. Played with the RC cars. That was fun.
Cars, love RC cars. That's the new thing now.
It's a good time. So do you have any? You want to talk about any of the vinyl we listened to? Did you bring some?
I have all of it.
Oh, you have all of it right now.
It's
Let's get
all in
into
order.
it.
That's why I like to put it right there.
Okay, I just want to make sure you had it. But
Like whenever like we're at your house, you complain. You're like, "Oh, make sure you put your vinyl back where it goes." And I'm just like, "Nah, dude, leave it on the floor so I can see what we listen to and reminisce and be happy." Where you're like, "Oh." So the first thing we did was I got a box set from work, and it's this thing.
Oh, there it is.
That
Paranoid.
Paranoid Super Deluxe, and it comes with like a couple live albums. It comes with the quad press and then like a remaster. But we listened to the quad press.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I don't have a quad system, so it was just a nice sounding one, and it was really, really clean and really, really quiet.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Because I mean, every Sabbath Paranoid I've listened to sounds a little bit flat. It's not the most dynamic sounding thing, but this one sounded fucking great. It was really, really good. So
It's probably gonna be my go-to when I listen to Sabbath, and then eventually I will just collect up to get like a first press Vertigo.
mhm.
I have a second press Vertigo, but that's
Who
not a
cares
first
that?
press.
What's the
I
second?
honestly, it
price?
might as well just be fucking trash. It might as well be garbage. This is a must spin,
Boston's Boston. Boston's
Yeah,
Boston.
Boston.
But
but
mhm,
we only spin the first side.
that's all you need.
That's all you need.
I remember being pretty toasty when we put that on too.
Yeah,
We were
We're
pretty
toasty,
damn
like-
toasty.
yeah.
Because we didn't start spinning on Friday night, I think until like 10. We didn't start spinning until 10.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had gone out to Tapantica, driving around the golf cart. Yeah. Gotten Domino's. So yeah, we started a little bit late with
That's
the vinyl.
right, because by the time you got here, we were debating whether or not we should eat first and
Yeah.
then go or bring food home or whatever. So yeah, it was a while later. Third thing was this bad boy,
Brand new, Deja Entendu.
Dejan Tende,
I don't know why we listened to it, but
because it's good. I'm
Mm.
still like on that kick right now. Right lighting.
Metallica's right. I forgot we
That one
listened to
on?
that. Totally
Remember
forgot
that
we
one?
listened to
Yeah.
that.
That's an OG Megaforce.
You're
No
lucky.
big deal.
You're lucky
But
for that.
Put that guy
Descendants, Milo.
on.
Fuck
The
yeah.
Descendants always. And then you can see where I dropped it. Everybody. Look at that
That
shit.
little crease right there. Oh, that's
You can't
devastating.
even see it.
But-
It's right
But
there.
knowing that it's there is devastating.
Yeah, it's bad. It's embarrassing. Threw this one on.
Damaged, yeah. Gimme. Yeah.
Then I think this was the closer, or the next one was the closer, but we didn't finish. But this one, we threw this one on. Remember,
That was the closer. Yeah, that was the closer.
everything will be all right in the end. Well,
Yeah,
that's what I think
Weezer.
too. But then
Or what did we do? Wooden
this was the
toe.
closer. This was the closer that we didn't finish.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Google Bordello was the closer, but I think we only did the first side. We only did the first side.
Yeah.
And what did we? I don't remember what we did. But we
just
were
left, and then you fell, and then
no. That was the second night. The night I fell was the second night.
This is the first. God damn, this was
Yeah.
a lot the first night.
But I don't remember what
Second
we did
day.
after Google Bordello. Second day, Saturday evening, Blink 182, Enema of the State. There you go.
Just here talking.
I did. That was stupid.
Then Slump with this one on memory. And it was like,
Fugazi.
good choice.
Yeah, Fugazi. There you go.
Fugazi's 13 songs, no big deal. Little toy patch.
Toy badge. That's good too.
Oh, I think it's because I'm in the picture. That's why it's unfocused.
That's fine.
This guy, Slump Still Ace.
Skrillex. Yeah. First EP. Fuck yeah. So good.
And then I think we did a bunch of 7-inches because this was the night we went to go to the Refuse show. So we did a bunch of 7-inches.
Well, the Refuse show was the last night. Did we not spin on Saturday night? Because Refuse is on Sunday night.
Yeah. Because we spun before Refuse. Because remember we put on like 7-inches and stuff.
Yeah,
and, like,
I
some-
remember that.
And then we put one record on after. And Saturday night, I think that was.
Where did Saturday night end? What did we end on?
So like Google Bordello was Saturday night.
No. Google Bordello was Friday night. Because I got here on
think so.
I got there on Friday night.
I don't think so.
No, because we didn't spend that much on Saturday because Saturday we spun a couple times before we left to Red Devil and Nichols and Yucca Taproom and drank, and then we came back to your house, and then it was already getting it was getting dark out, so I remember that's when we went to Zips. And we got the Zipperitas. And the Zipperitas, those super strong Zipperitas, that's what put us over. That's what put us over the edge at like 9:00 at night. And we were fucked up. And that's when I fell, because after the Zipperita was when we were like, let's go get Domino's, and I fell out of the golf cart.
Because it was 10:30 and you can't pick up after 11, so we had to go get it real quick. But the Zipperitas, I'm telling you, the Zipperitas fucking do it, dude.
Yeah.
Like you don't get it, you don't understand it, but like it creeps up, and then I mean, it's liquor, I guess, when you're drinking beer all day, and all of a sudden like you drink a liquor thing the way you drink a beer thing, and it hits you, and it's just like, okay, we're fucking done.
Yeah.
Probably should not be driving the golf cart, but
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Jeff decided to back out as fast as he could out of the driveway, whip it around, and I just went.
I don't think that was
right
like
out.
a conscious decision. I don't think
I
I
think you-
chose like
Well,
I'm going to do this on purpose.
Well, no,
I think
no.
it was more like I want to go fast while backing up, but then like my drunk brain was like, okay, instead of like maybe halfway pedal down, it was just like,
and then you turned it real quick, and that's when I went right off the side. And I'm still
Like, you
hurting.
don't even have to turn it.
My body still
You don't
hurts right now.
oh, here we go. This my spleen hurts.
My ribs
whole
hurt.
body-
My eyes still all bruised right here.
Fucking A, dude. I'm sure everybody today was telling me, what happened to you? What happened to you? Oh, yeah. Fucking A, dude.
Yeah, everybody I see.
I've never heard anybody cry that much, like ever.
Yeah, I cried.
Even at funerals, never heard
Yeah.
anybody cry that much. But the last thing that we ended on, the last vinyl that we spun, was this bad boy. Remember this one?
Was it that night? Was it Saturday
This was
night?
after Refuse. This was after.
Oh, it was after Refuse on Sunday. On Sunday night.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the only thing we spun, and then we were like, oh fuck, we didn't even watch Wedding Crashers yet, because we almost watched Wedding Crashers like the first night or something. And we split. We're like, let's go.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
left.
We did. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not as much as we usually do, but it's still a good amount.
Yeah, a good amount. Good amount of stuff.
Still a good amount. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
all Refused.
we saw Refused on Sunday night, and
The killer show.
killer show. A little disappointed that online it said, "Oh yeah, the start times are either 9:30 or 10." So we show up at like 9:10, and they started at 9:00. So we missed the first two songs, but whatever. They still played for like an hour and a half, and they played all the right songs. You know,
All the right plots. Yep, it was good. And
fucking
did you notice? Remember when we first got there, the guy stage dive.
yeah,
I was like, damn, dude, I haven't seen somebody.
he stage
I haven't
dive,
seen somebody be loud on stage in so long.
did you not see the security guard chase him across the stage too?
Yeah, he can't get him. It's a big old like beard dude trying to get him, and he was long gone. And then like the security was in the pit,
Oh yeah.
and then Smorgasbord or Klaus or whatever his name is, Dennis.
So basic.
He was like, he's like, get out of the fucking pit. Like people stage diving up here, and you guys are in the pit. They're fine in the pit. Leave them
Yeah,
alone.
they're taking care of themselves. Like, don't worry about it. I know you're just trying to do your job, but get the fuck out of the pit. And then, like, the 3 security guards who were lining the pit, they walked out.
Well, then they had the flashlights on the whole time too.
Yeah.
I was like, man, turn the fucking flashlights off, bro.
But that pit, man,
Damn, dude,
I haven't seen.
that was the biggest pit I've ever seen there.
That was the biggest pit I've seen in probably 10 years. Like, at any show. That pit was.
It was massive.
It was fucking huge, and it was wild. Especially during Deadly Rhythm. I think Deadly Rhythm was the biggest pit that night. That one was wild. Wild during that song. But I mean, it was just like all the songs you want to hear. I mean, it was a good, most of, you know, The Shape of Punk to Come, a few great fucking songs from Fan the Flames of Discontent, a couple songs from the first record, early kind of EP song, and then a couple songs off of War Music and Freedom as well. And those songs sounded great. They sounded so much better live. Like the newer songs sounded so much better live than they do on the records. Like exponentially better.
Because it just sounded like a hardcore punk band doing these things now, right? And like you could hear like the dead air because you know it's just like one guitar, bass, and then drums. So anytime like the guitar is kind of like letting something ring out, and like the bass isn't really doing anything, there's just like dead air. And I like that.
Yeah, and also they only had I mean, you and I talked about it, but they only had one guitar player. Normally for Fuse has 2 guitarists, and there was just one guy, Strat, and 4 dudes up on stage, and they actually were playing out of their amps. They weren't using like, you know, what I forgot what that thing is called, where they don't use the amp simulators. They had 2 giant, or not giant, but they had 2 Marshall half stacks up there, giant bass rig, and I mean the sound. I mean it sounded fucking fantastic. It was fucking awesome.
They're just like a good show, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if they like practice a lot, but they're guy that's like putting on the performance, like the lighting wise. I was
lighting,
like, man,
yeah.
that's fucking on point, dude. Like this guy's been here before.
Yeah, the lighting was
It was
fantastic.
good.
Like he knew right when Dennis was gonna throw the mic out to the crowd, and then all the
it
like
was
the
crazy.
house lights came on for that. Yeah, it was the whole performance, the stage show, everything was fantastic. They played so hard too. I mean, David the drummer. I mean, he just looked exhausted the whole show, but he played so hard. Like he was hitting the drums so fucking hard the whole time, the whole hour and a half. Exhausting.
Yeah.
And then they got the singer from what was the hardcore band's name? 108 or 801?
108, yeah.
Was it 108 or 801? I don't remember.
108.
108. This the
buddy.
singer from that band came out, sang a song, and that was really fucking cool. It was the crowd went crazy. Even I didn't know the fucking song. I've never even heard of that band.
It was such a good fucking song though.
It was a great fucking song. But no, that was great. And then come to find out, we looked it up after the show. The singer of that band was the guitar player in the band Inside Out. And Inside Out, if you don't know, Zach De La Rocha from Rage Against the Machine, that was his first band that he sang in.
That was one of the songs because they played 2 songs. Yeah.
They played
with,
a 108 song and then an Inside Out song.
Yeah. But I don't know if it was a singer or something. I'm looking it up.
I think you said it was the guitarist. The guitarist.
I don't know if it was a singer in 108 was a guitarist or if it was a guitarist in 108 was a guitarist. Because no pictures for a band. That doesn't mean anything.
But it was cool. And I mean, Dennis put on a great show too. And it was cool. During Coup d'etat, no, it was Deadly Rhythm. The jazzy part in the bridge and everything. They played Rain in Blood from Slayer. And Dennis just gets up on the amps and just kind of doing this little jig, little dance and everything.
It's all like the ding.
Yeah, like shaking his hips
weird.
and everything. But it just, man, it was just cool. Not as there was a lot of preaching from Dennis between songs, but it was what you expect. But it was cool.
I mean, like on the one hand, I really don't like when artists take up my time, like telling me what they believe in any like politics or religion or what the fuck it is. Just because, like, if I want to know what you have to say, like, I'll just look on your Instagram or some shit. And, like, it's hard enough to fucking get away from work, family, save money. Like, I just want to hear the music, dude.
Yeah.
But on the other side of the coin, it's cool to see. It's cool to see politics brought back into punk music.
Yeah, it was done. It didn't seem cheesy when he was talking and the way the crowd was reacting. Like normally it would come off as very like, oh my God, this is so lame. This is so,
yeah.
This is just like, it seemed very authentic and it seemed very, because these guys are smart. Like I don't agree with everything that they believe in, but they're smart dudes. And I appreciate what they've stood for. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was good. It was fucking
good show. Perfect show. 3 out of 3. It was a 3 out of 3 show.
Yeah, oh, absolutely a 3 out of 3 show.
It was a 3 out of 3 show.
Fucking dog, man. This puppy. He's insane.
Don't shake him though.
He's fucking insane. He's fucking insane.
You don't shake him. Don't. Are you shaking him?
I'm shaking him right now. Yeah. I don't even know what he has. But I don't know. It was a good weekend. We did a lot of shit.
Good show.
A lot of
beers.
vinyls. A lot of
beers.
How many? I mean, I don't know how many beers we actually had. That we had a lot just at the house, and then at Dave's house we had some. Or at Phil's house.
I fished out like 10 from the golf cart, and then there's probably like another 10, 15 downstairs in the game room. There's like 4 in the backyard for some reason. I don't remember going in the backyard.
I don't remember going in the backyard either.
I know we had a bunch at Phil's, and then between Red Devil, Yucca, CBCBs, and CBCBs, we were dusting.
Yeah, we had space dust.
We were dusting. And about roadies.
We had all the roadies, yeah. Damn, man, we had a lot of beer. A lot of fucking
Lots of beers.
Good stuff,
What
though.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. All right.
Good.
So do we have anything else on this episode? This warm-up, this 2 dudes shitting around before we get into pop disaster season?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'm like looking around as if like there's something I wanted to show you or something.
All right. I mean, we did. I mean, we did buy some vinyl while we were out there at Double Nickels. I bought a record at
What did you buy?
We'll talk about it later. I guess Minor Threat.
Oh.
But Minor Threat. Oh, yeah, I bought Minor Threat and I bought Beach Boys. So Minor Threat.
Oh, that's right. You threw a bitch fit about that one too.
I did throw a bitch fit, but that's okay. But I mean, we'll talk about that later. I picked up a record from your store, Desert Group's record.
Story. Yeah.
And then and then I got actually a bunch of stuff from your record store that you were just holding on for me. But yeah, we'll get into that in another episode. So
another episode. Good.
So
pretty cool.
Thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, smash that subscribe button, and that's it. That's all.